My name is Paul Assanti with Legacy Realty Group, and welcome to the Legacy Market Minute for December 2022. Let's jump right in. For sellers, now is an interesting time to sell because we're coming into Christmas time. So typically the buyers who are out are either looking for a deal or they're really desperate. It's kind of one or two categories. So generally for sellers, what we're recommending is now is the great time to prepare and plan, maybe for a late January listing, maybe even February. A lot of that comes down to your personal situation. As always, reach out if you have any questions. For buyers, now could be a great opportunity to pick up a deal. And why do I say that, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. Basically, when homes are on the market over Christmas time and New Year's, typically it's because the sellers are motivated to sell. Now, that doesn't mean that they're going to give you a great deal, but you never know until you try. So this is a great market to put in offers and see what happens. Part of how we handle offers, there's no such thing as a low ball. So we always look to communicate with both sides and make sure it works. In mortgage news, the Bank of Canada did just increase their policy interest rate by 0.5%. So now it's at 4.25%. That seems really high compared to what it has been in recent history, and yet over a longer period of time, it's still actually not terrible. However, that being said, they have said in their announcement that they are looking to potentially even increase it more because the risk of inflation is still there. Right now it's at 6.9%, so it hasn't really moved as fast as they would like. So the next announcement is on January 25th. I personally expect them to increase the rate by another 0.25%, and only time will tell. In general real estate news, we do find December and early January to be a fairly slow time for the number of transactions. I personally have a philosophy that prices tend to increase in the new year because we have typically most home buyers are moving up on the economic scale. They've got raises over the past year, so their 2-year history in their mortgage is actually increased, so their mortgage affordability goes up. So I personally believe that while we may not see skyrocketing prices, I can see prices holding a bit tighter than they have over the last few months anyway. I also wanted to say a quick thank you to everyone who showed up to our movie morning event a couple weeks ago. It was a blast. Hope you had fun. If you didn't get the invite, let me know, probably by accident, but we always want to make sure you're able to join us for our next event, which is coming in February. One more quick thing, I am looking for an administrator, whether they are licensed with the real estate license or not. We are looking for an administrator for the team. The role kind of embodies some marketing and some client care and some administrative work, obviously. If you happen to know anyone who may be looking for a job, I'd love the opportunity to connect with them, and I really appreciate you sharing the word. Lastly, for 2023, I am hoping to help 50 families with their real estate needs throughout the year. If you know anyone who has any questions or thoughts or any intentions about buying, selling, or investing, I would love to help. I'm always available for a no obligation conversation. Any questions? 289-813-3773. You can email me at paul@legacyrealty.ca. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.